And what we have done has worked. And they didn't want to discuss that. And obviously, they selectively edited the background. They tried to act like there was a conspiracy with Publix, ignoring the fact that other pharmacies were involved before Publix, doing all our long-term care facilities, and ignoring the fact that I met with the county mayor, who's now is a Democrat, who said what 60 Minutes has done is bunk. And obviously, they were in Florida for 3 months, 60 Minutes, trying to drudge up any dirt that they could use to smear me. And the best they could come up with is a baseless conspiracy theory that was easily debunked, not just by me, which they had to edit out, but by 2 very prominent Democrats in the state of Florida.
So CBS News is getting a lot of flack right now, basically because they ran a straight-up fake. It was a deceptively edited fake political hit job story about Ron DeSantis, essentially alleging that he was using a Publix, that's a supermarket down in Florida for people who don't know, as the main vaccination centers in Palm Beach County, which is a Democratic county, and they were alleging that was specifically because Publix donated some money to his campaign. However, this was immediately exposed and debunked by guess who? The Democratic mayor and other Democratic officials of Palm Beach County themselves, who themselves came out and said in response to the 60 Minutes story that no, that had nothing to do with DeSantis and it's supposedly some conspiracy with Publix. Rather, it was because we, Palm Beach County ourselves, recommended using Publix as a vaccination center because that's where most of our seniors live very close to, okay? So a straight up fake story by CBS, and it really makes it look really bad of CBS. I mean, it really makes you stop and wonder, what else are they lying about? What else are they deceptively editing and just making up fake allegations where there are none? But, you know, this really is not the first time we've seen this from CBS. I don't know if you guys will remember, but back in March 2020, you know, when coronavirus was kind of just starting to hit the United States, I don't know if you guys remember this, but they actually used footage from Italy. Okay, it was footage of overcrowded hospitals from Italy and ran that as B-roll, basically trying to say that was what was happening in the United States. Okay, immediately exposed, immediately debunked. Okay, so just keep in mind that CBS has a long track record of this. Okay, but listen, guys, I want to make this absolutely clear to everyone. Their journalistic credibility was not ruined by this 60 Minutes story with Ron DeSantis. It was not ruined by that thing with Italian hospitals back in March of last year. It was actually ruined by Vince Dow, okay, by me, by Vince Dow, by your emperor, okay? And you might be saying, what the hell are you talking about, Vince? Okay, and I know most people probably don't even know this story because I didn't have nearly as many followers or subscribers back then, but this is a true story, okay? This is a true story. And really, I want to be clear about this, ever since Vince Dow single-handedly destroyed the entire credibility of the CBS News Network, it's really been kind of downhill from them. And they really keep slipping up because it's kind of in their head. They're kind of distracted, so they slip up and they make these mistakes. Oh, Italy. Oh, DeSantis, okay? But I just want to say, Ron DeSantis, welcome to the club, okay? Welcome to the We Ruined CBS club. But really, it all started with me. I really believe that I deserve the patent for this. I am really truly the engineer of this. But long story short, back in January 2020, this was over a year ago now, I showed up to the Women's March dressed in full feminist clothing, okay? So I had a pussy hat, I had that shirt that said, why be sexist, racist, homophobic, or transphobic when you could just be quiet, okay? So I showed up with this, and I was just going around like dancing, like just basically being a complete idiot. I'm here to oppose this fascist, Trump-Pence fascist regime, and I'm here to make sure Elizabeth Warren becomes president in 2020. Made a whole video out of it, by the way. You guys can watch. I'll link it down in the description. But what happened was this guy. So keep in mind, I was here as a right-wing internet troll, okay? And I thought I made that pretty obvious just by how ridiculous I looked. But no, this local CBS LA reporter, whose name I do not know, but I know he's one of the top lead reporters for that station, and he's a guy. I remember that white guy. He actually I'm just walking around. This guy grabs me by the arm, okay? This guy grabs me by the arm and basically says, hey, come talk to us. And I was like, okay. Like, literally just grabbed me. I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, okay. And then he sticks a camera in front of me, and he's just like, why are you here today? And I remember I gave some really stupid answer because he literally caught me so off guard, and he stuck the camera right in my face, didn't give me time to prepare or anything, okay? So not very professional journalism by this clown of a reporter, but I basically give some stupid answer that's like, I think men need to support women or something like that. And I was expecting, because usually I've been interviewed by news outlets before, I was expecting some follow-up questions, because usually that's what you do. You ask like two or three questions. Nope. The guy's like, okay, got the soundbite, walks away. Okay, so I was like, okay, I was like, okay, no freaking way that's making it in it, because that was so bad. Okay, that was so bad. Like I wasn't even in troll mode or anything. I just didn't know what the hell to do, because he reeled me into it so fast, and I wasn't even ready to, put on my disguise or anything. But a little like the day after, someone sends me a message on Instagram saying, bro, you made it on CBS national news. And he sends me this, okay? He sends me this story. Me, as a right-wing internet troll, trolled my way all the way onto CBS News. Keep in mind, this is CBSN, okay? So this was not local news this aired on. This was on national news, national television. CBS puts Vince Dow, right-wing internet troll, okay, right in the middle of their story about the Women's March. Take a look.
And men.
Women need the support of men just as much as men need the support of women.
Older and young.
All right, so I just wanted to make it clear, to all the people talking about Ron DeSantis and stuff. Welcome to the club, DeSantis. Okay, welcome to the fraternity, Mr. Governor. Okay, get in line, Ron. Okay, I'm the one who started this trend of just freaking ruining CBS's credibility. But yeah, absolutely hilarious story. Okay, but I wanted to remind everyone of that. We're all talking about CBS News and how they have no journalistic credibility or anything like that. This guy didn't even ask for my name, by the way. Okay, like usually that's also a thing you're supposed to do in news when you interview people. You're supposed to ask for their name and write down their name so that way you can put the super. Guy didn't ask for my name. Guy didn't ask for anything. No follow-up questions. He was just like, okay, good, got the soundbite. Okay, good. And then you saw how he threw it into the story. Oh, in the story now. Yeah, screw you, CBS. You just got freaking trolled by Vince Dow. Journalistic credibility ruined, okay? It didn't start with DeSantis, sir. It started with me. You're welcome. CBS News sucks. Be sure to tune into our stream tomorrow, folks, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on this YouTube channel. We'll talk more about the story, but I wanted to make it clear. When you talk about CBS's lack of journalistic credibility, don't say it started with DeSantis. Don't say it started with Italy. It started with Vince Dow, okay? Vince Dow was the first. So I want to make that clear. All right. See you guys later. Remember, Alpha Moves only. Peace. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to click some of the stuff on my left for some more awesome content. Also, to follow me on social media, check out my podcast, and some more awesome stuff, be sure to check out the links down in my description. All right? Peace.